7:52 at KNEB. Time for today's News Extra program, and brought to you by Intralinks. Here's Kevin Mooney.
And thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We're going to talk about a subject that I think a lot of people need to hear about, and that is domestic violence and the stuff that Doves does, and also an open house that these lovely ladies are going to have tomorrow night. So Hilary Wasserberger and Lisa Peden are here, and they're going to talk about an open house, I guess, first of all, that you're going to have tomorrow night over in Gering. Hilary, kind of talk about what's going on tomorrow night.
Okay, well, we are inviting the public to stop by our open house tomorrow evening from 5 to 7. Really just a drop-in open house where they can learn more about the volunteer opportunities that we have available. Really want to get the community more involved in our program and helping us address these really important issues. And so we're looking for a diverse group of people who represent our community to get on board and help us out with a variety of different projects and tasks.
All right, 5 to 7 tomorrow night over at the Gering branch of Platte Valley Bank. You mentioned back on the FM, there's a lot of people that don't even know what Doves is or even that you're around. So why don't you explain for people that don't know what Doves is, what you guys do?
Sure. The Doves program is an agency that serves survivors of sexual violence, domestic violence, and dating violence. And our goal is really to help people understand what options are available to them, to help them kind of sort through their choices in an effort to get or stay safe, or to start the healing process from a sexual violence incident. And so a lot of people still don't know about Doves or what we do or even that we exist. And so we're always working to get the word out about our services.
All right, and you guys have an office over in Gering. We'll maybe move the mic over to Lisa here a little bit because people don't realize, I guess, first of all, how many calls you guys get in a year. I mean, since January of this year, Doves has received 1,000, I find this staggering, 1,000 calls. 1,000 calls since the first of the year? That's
Yes.
like... We're not even through it all yet, so that's like almost half a dozen a day.
Definitely. It is. The numbers are staggering, and I think it's important for us to realize that this is an issue that affects all of us, and it affects so many people. We are serving direct victims of sexual and domestic violence. We're also helping friends and family members who are trying to help their loved one who's gone through some type of violence in their lives. We get calls from different community members or community organizations that are looking to connect people with our resources. We also are just working with the community in general to raise awareness about these issues as well.
All right. So tomorrow night when people show up from 5 to 7, you're really looking for volunteers for a variety of things. What type of things would you like them to do?
Definitely. We have about 4 different volunteer opportunities currently, and so we are looking for people who may be interested in working directly with survivors and lending their ear to listen and to offer help as through being a volunteer advocate. We also have positions for board members. We need help in governing our agency and managing all of the funds and the business side of our agency. We also are looking for people who would like to help spread the word about Doves through our ambassador program. We have opportunities always around this community to do different booths and community events, and we need to have more volunteers to help us get to all those places. In addition to that, we are looking for individuals who are survivors of sexual domestic violence or family members that might be willing to share their story as part of our Speakers Bureau.
All right. So there's a lot of different activities and opportunities to help out with Doves, and that's why they're having this little open house tomorrow night, 5 to 7 p.m. over at the Gering branch of Platte Valley Bank. We'll talk more right after this.
Is your wireless computer network secure? With their years of professional service, you can trust Intralinks Technical Solutions to keep your small or medium business computer system up and running. Not having a secure wireless network can put your computers at risk. Call Intralinks at 632-6590 to have one of their highly experienced techs set up, troubleshoot, and secure your wireless network. For weekly tips and information, friend Intralinks on Facebook at intralinks.net/Facebook.
All right, we are back on News Extra. We have Lisa Peden and Hilary Wasserberger here with Doves. They're going to have an open house, a volunteer recruitment drive tomorrow night, 5 to 7 p.m. over at the Gering branch of Platte Valley Bank at 1850 10th Street in Gering. They need a lot of volunteers in various capacities, board members, community ambassadors. They need on-call advocates, even speakers, people that have had experience with sexual violence, domestic violence, some of the things that Doves helps people with. And really, the volunteers are extremely important to what you guys do, right, Hilary?
They really are. In fact, our program was founded over 35 years ago by a group of volunteers, and so that's an essential part of what we do. We know that, like Lisa said, this really is a community problem, and so there's so many talents and skills in the community. The more of those we can bring to survivors, the more support they have, the better supported they feel, the better able they are to deal with these issues. And so volunteers are essential, and in addition to the opportunities Lisa highlighted, if other people have ideas, we're really open to that too. There may be a specific thing that a survivor would have benefited from that they want to bring to us and offer. We would love to hear those ideas too.
All right. Lisa, there's a key phone number that maybe people need to really know and maybe kind of keep handy in case something happens, or maybe they're in a relationship now that has some issues and they need to kind of know this number. Let's talk about what the phone number is and how people can get a hold of you.
Well, people are able to reach us 24 hours a day, and we have a crisis line number, and we also have an office number. But our crisis line number is 866-95 and the word Doves. So if anyone needs to reach us for emergency services, they can call that 800 number, or other people, and we've also had people calling 436-HELP. And so those are our two hotline numbers, and if you call our office, you'll get connected to us that way as well. So
yep, 436-2787, and that's 436-HELP. Is that what that is?
Those are two different numbers.
Two different numbers.
Yeah,
okay.
So we have an office number and a crisis line.
All
But
right,
we're available. All the numbers ring to the same people. So
yeah. All right, and you guys have a website if people need to do that.
It's dovesprogram.com. It has information for survivors, for family members, information about job opportunities, volunteer positions, all kinds of things. So we're looking forward to having a great turnout for our volunteer open house tomorrow night. We really want to give people a taste of what Doves is about and how they can be part of the solution in our community.
All right, Lisa Peden and Hilary Wasserberger are here today. Don't forget the open house tomorrow night, 5 to 7, Gering branch of Platte Valley Bank over at 1850 10th Street. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.